In the first days, before the sun knew its throne in the sky, before the rivers dared to whisper, the world was a realm of cold and endless shadow. Fire lived only in the heavens, a secret of the gods, burning in golden urns atop the celestial mountain. The sky god, Olohun, the luminous one, ruled over its light, while the earth god, Nyoka, the keeper of shadows, swore never to let its warmth descend to the ground. Fire belongs to the gods, Olaron decreed. If mortals taste its flame, they will hunger for more. But the world was barren and bleak, crops withered in the frost, beasts huddled in their burrows, and humankind shivered beneath the weight of an eternal night. Then came war. A storm of anger rose between Olorun and Nyoka, a battle that split the heavens. Lightning clashed with darkness, and their fury shook the pillars of the sky. The earth trembled, rivers boiled, and in that great upheaval, a single ember broke free. A tiny coal of celestial fire tumbled from the heavens and vanished into the Forbidden Mountain, a place guarded by spirits older than time. Fire had fallen, but who would dare claim it? The trickster schemed. No warrior ventured forth, no hunter braved the climb. Only one soul, bold and wily, dared to dream of stealing the god's fire. Anansi the spider, the weaver of lies. Anansi was small, Anansi was weak, but Anansi was clever, and cleverness, he knew, could outwit even the wrath of the gods. The spirits guard the fire, he mused. They have eyes that never close, and spears sharper than the eagle's cry. But even eyes that never sleep can be blinded, and spears that gleam like stars can strike the wind and find nothing. Anansi spun a plan as fine as his web. He plucked the brightest of jungle fruits, juicy and golden, and laced them with the sap of the dream tree. A nectar so potent it lulled even the fiercest beasts into slumber. Then, dressing himself in the robes of a wandering storyteller, he crept to the Forbidden Mountain. By the time he arrived, night had settled, and the spirits stood guard, their eyes glowing like twin moons. Who walks the path of fire? They demanded. Only a humble traveler, Anansi said, bowing low. I come bearing gifts for the great spirits, a tribute of sweetness for their loyalty. The spirits, greedy for the taste of mortal delight, reached for the fruits. They swallowed them whole, laughing, not knowing that sleep's silent hand was already closing upon them. One by one, their eyes fluttered shut, and soon they slumbered in the moonlight, snoring like thunder. The theft and the chase. Anansi crept into the heart of the mountain, where the ember lay upon a pedestal of stone, flickering with the breath of the gods. He plucked it with careful hands and cradled it in a dry husk of palm, shielding it from the wind. But the fire was alive. It whispered, it crackled, it longed to burn. The moment Anansi scurried down the mountain, the ember blazed brighter, its hunger uncoiling like a serpent. The gods awoke. The fire has been stolen, roared Oloron. Bring it back, bellowed Nyoka. The sky cracked open, and from the heavens the wind came screaming. The spirits, roused from their slumber, chased Anansi with spears of obsidian, their fury shaking the trees. The rivers rose, trying to drown him, and the mountains split, trying to swallow him whole. Faster and faster Anansi fled, his many legs ablare. But fire was impatient. It wanted to be free. The ember burned through the husk, scorching his back, sinking his hair. Anansi screamed, but he would not drop it. He ran and ran, until at last, with a final desperate leap, he cast the ember into the waiting hands of humankind. The birth of flame. The ember struck dry wood, and the first fire was born. It roared to life, golden and fierce, licking the air like a great beast. Humankind gathered around, their eyes wide with wonder. No longer would they shiver in the cold. No longer would the beasts of the night hunt them unseen. They would cook, they would forge, they would shape the world with the light of the gods. But the heavens trembled with rage. Oloron and Nyoka watched from above, their wrath rolling across the sky. You have stolen what was never yours, they thundered. Fire is a gift that cannot be returned. Then came the curse. Fire is yours, but it will never be tamed. It will warm you, but it will also burn. It will cook your food, but it will also consume your homes. Treat it with wisdom, or it shall devour you. And so it was. To this day, Anansi still bears the blackened scars of his theft, his body forever charred by the ember he stole. And fire, though it serves humankind, is never without danger. Respect the flame, the elders say, for it was born of war, stolen by trickery and cursed by the gods.